Okay, maybe I'm live now. We're gonna see. Yeah, I guess because if I'm not, like, I don't have a video for this weekend right now, so I may as well do a stream instead. Hopefully this is working. Let's see. Okay, we're still live, so that's good. The growling and stuff you hear in the background, guys, is going to be my dogs. Well, my dog and then my brother's dog as well. I don't even know how I can share this stream right now because I am I'm not really able to. I am kind of eating breakfast right now. I know it's more of a lunch. It's like almost 1 and and this is when I get online, but yeah, so I have been very busy this weekend. Like, as you guys know, I have taken up a job with Scopely. Yeah, so I've taken up a job with Scopely. It's a full-time position and stuff, so I've just been working quite a bit with that. It's also my last shift today at my other job, which is my part-time job. So I'm pretty excited that I'm going to be finishing up there. And it looks like I actually need to plug in this laptop somewhere if I want to see my stream still. So I'm not going to be able to answer many questions right at the moment. I am going to make myself some food. I'm going to war. And I have 7% power on this specific laptop. But hello to anyone who's watching this. Warring and making breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, I just smashed that thing. That's not good. Okay. Don't be like me, guys. I just smashed an egg and it completely shattered into what I want to eat. Jeez, that's not cool. Really not cool, actually. I'm not a fan of eating eggshells, guys. Okay, so I have, what, like 20 seconds till war starts? That's enough time. That's enough time to not smash any more eggshells into my eggs. Okay, I'm gonna put that on low, war out this match, see how it's going, see how we are doing. First match up, going to use this team. Oh, changed to a Mercer. Didn't even notice. I'm fleeing that because a Rov is gonna go off on the first turn. I hate when my game loads slowly. That just, I don't exactly know what I'm going up against. So it's just not ideal. Again, like, if I know something is going to happen, I'm not going to stick around and wait for it to happen. Like, it makes no sense. Like, if I know I'm going to lose it, I'm going to flee so I can move on and get to another match with more points. Like, I'm already on the second person. Yes, I had to flee the first one, but I fleed within, like, the first 5 seconds. And I got a win. Like, the leads tell so much about a defense. And it's all about analyzing those leads and realizing, like, what characters they're likely to have. Like, you can take a look at people's prestige even and get a very good idea of what they're probably running. And if not what they're probably running, then at least you're getting, like, you see the lead, you can make some assumptions and at least make, I guess, an educated guess. And that's really the best you can do. You're never going to make a perfect guess, and that's just life, right? Let's see. 100% heal reduction. Like, this match is already taking me too long. I'm not a huge fan of it at the moment, but don't think I'm gonna leave it yet. I'm gonna give it like 2 more turns type of thing to see if I can do something interesting. Again, might not happen. But you never know. Sometimes you can get lucky, and a little bit of luck goes a long way. Nope, not happening. Flee. Ugh, I need more coffee. More coffee will help, I think. Want to control Mercer because he could be command rushed on the first turn. Rush, active skill, just because I know that Princess would have taunted. Still controlled, give it that turn. Basic attack, command rush, and then I still had Princess's rush if need be. This team, active skill, basic attack, active skill, don't get the taunt. Oh, that's my dog hacking. Okay, so that was lucky. We're gonna see how this goes. Not exactly sure if I have enough power. Oh, but not when my tune dies, like right away. Focus, 100% heal reduction. Let's see. I want to make you rush perfect because I don't care if Rick rushes. I'd rather he rushes actually because then he can't use his active skill, he's not commanding. It just decreases the amount of RNG that is actually present in the match. And decreasing RNG is always a good thing. Always. Man, I am not sharp right now at all. Oy vey. Yeah, guys, sorry. It's it's just a morning for me. Oy. Let's hope I can actually show you guys something good instead of just all this filtering my words, but just playing better. There we go. That's saying it nicely. I can't even remember if I'm focused or not. I don't think I am, so that's not gonna help. That's gonna neuter my team, and that's going to kill part of my team, and we're kind of just oh look. Okay, no, filtering. So both commands are unable to command, so that makes it a better match to start off with. Going to attack there, going to rush, going to active skill, going to normalize, basic attack. We gotta try and take Rick out of commission or make him rush. He's going to use his active skill to recover someone, which is never a good thing. Never ever. So I don't care. The rush isn't that bad. It's not great, of course, because like I'm kind of stuck. But oh, 20%. Okay. We're gonna see where that leaves us. Georgia rushing is probably one of the worst things that can happen, which is going to happen, just because she confuses, she bleeds, she does a lot of those fun things, and oh, guys, if you want to log off this stream, feel free. It's oh, I'm trying to keep myself what's the word, composed, and also just lighthearted with everything. See, I don't know what I can say on a stream without YouTube like demonetizing my stuff. So let's just say I was out last night and I am feeling it this morning still. That's the nice way, the easy way of putting it. This team here, it's RNG based. Like, I need to either kill Maggie or force her to rush or do a status effect, because a Rov right here, this is the main issue. When a Rov rushes on the first turn, he kills most tunes, but at the same time you have a tune like Georgia who's super tanky, so if you do end up using like payback on attack, it still doesn't really help. Now this is a problem. Mercer's gonna rush first turn. Yep. Okay, that could have been worse actually. Dr. Stevens is gonna go off, and I'm not exactly sure what just happened. Oh, everyone was stuck. Yeah, so Wait, okay. I need some music or something. I also need more coffee, which is in my microwave. But guys, this is probably the first and only time you guys are gonna see me on a stream like not feeling things like the way I am. At least I hope so. You know, it could happen in the future again, but we're gonna try not to. I'm going to try my best not to. See, against this team I should have switched Dale for Maggie because of that first turn. Oh my gosh, what's the word? Impair. The first turn active skill impair. I should have switched because of that, but I didn't. Let me see. I don't think, yeah, so I still have control, so that's good. I want to try to control there. Okay, going to try to defense down. If I get the defense down there, that would help, but I don't think I am, so it's not going to happen. Trader's gonna rush. He's going to, what do you call it, taunt me, and then taunt me into his infection, and it's just going to be one of those matches where I end up going in a circle that really goes nowhere at all. Until I die, actually. Until I die. Let me see. Again, don't care if you rush. Okay, but got him anyway. Active skill. Rush there. I was hoping for a bit of better luck on Georgia. Didn't happen, that's okay. She's normalized, so her vitality's not going off, and she doesn't have other ways of healing herself at the moment. So that's helpful at least. Yeah. We're gonna play, because we're here anyway. Like, again, not hitting great, but it's a close match. They're in fourth, and we're in... sorry, and we're in third. Oof. Ugh, I hate that notification. We're gonna try this again, using this team. Let's see. Active skill, active here. We're going to attack here, attack up. We're gonna rush this line. Guys, settle down. Okay, so that was lucky. We ended up killing everyone, but the attack up definitely helped, of course. Let's see, we're going here. No one should go off first turn because for once Arav and Mercer are stunned to start. I don't want Georgia going off. Weak defense, so can hit that. Going to use an active skill here. Going to confuse there. Oh, didn't get the confuse. You're gonna rush. I'm gonna defend, so maybe my Mercer will survive. He did. Try to take out Georgia. I don't think I am, but she can't heal anyway, so we're still okay. Everyone's still like stuck because Princess is awesome. And we're gonna rush and kill that line. Well, that one tune. Jumping over here. Still this team. Okay, everyone on both teams was stunned except for one tune for each, so I can't really complain about that. That is probably as good of luck as I can actually get. Don't want to use that rush yet. Mercer's going to use his active skill. Didn't want to trigger him by mistake. I'm going to try to rush that line. Stunned. We're going to rush here, and hopefully we can get some damage down. This is, Georgia's annoying when she's left. Absolute defense weapon and all. So it's going to be, it's going to take a few seconds. Probably a bit longer than a few seconds, but we're going to try and get our way through. There we go. Princess attack up from Glenn's rush helps. So this will be an interesting defensive team. Elusive first. This is almost like a waiting game here. So I'm actually going to want to use this here. Okay, I got Shiva as well, so that's lucky. That is very, very lucky. And honestly, I just gotta give it a turn because that minus 50% is huge. Yeah, we kind of have to rush here, which isn't ideal, but we don't have a choice either. If I don't get the impair, okay, so we got the impair, so that's lucky. But there's a lot of infection stuff going on. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting through this. I'm kind of just stuck. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Gotta rush here though. Apply a status maybe. Like Javier is actually very annoying to me. Okay, let me see. Priya is going to die. Forced to attack. Can't remember what Javier does, but he just did it. Normalized, I guess. Rush is going to give a lot of defense and camouflage. Yeah, way too long. Just Javier is very annoying as a toon in my opinion. Just that attack down. I need to make a team actually that has like attack up. You know what? We might be able to get through. No, we're just gonna trigger everyone. So I was hoping that the defense would be low enough that we could kind of just break through it, but not always the case. Oh, rampage self. That's an auto flee. Auto flee. Yeah. If you rampage yourself, you are very much in the hole. Arav is probably gonna go off again. Let's try to kill like one toon here because we're here anyway. Yeah, so got the one toon down. So at least there's a couple extra points. Ugh. Archie! Oh, hey Lulu. Hey, guys. Hey, relax. Relax. All the panting and stuff, that is Archie. And Thing 2, aka my dog, Lulu, is just chillin'. So what happens in this household, at least, Archie will bite Lulu's tail and everything else until she gives him attention. And she doesn't like to give him attention, usually. So there's a lot of biting of tails and everything else. So it's a lot of fun, you know? Lots of fun with two dogs. Let me see. We can get through Trader, then we're okay. We can't get through Trader, so we're not okay. The minus 50% attack, that's what really killed me there. If there wasn't that, I think I would have been okay. We'll try this again. Again, not exactly ideal, but I don't have anything better at the moment. I've sold like all my attack down resist mods, so I've put myself in a bad position for this type of match. And it's just, again, I've just been busy. If I had planned this out better, I would have been able to like make a team that is specific for Javier leads, but I have a life sometimes. Always the key word. Active skill. Defense down, attack up. Basic attack. Gonna use Princess first, that way if there's any reflect, Priya doesn't reflect the damage type of thing. I'm dead. I don't know if they want me back up or not. Again, not hitting great, not up or not. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Beam me up, Scotty. Which is never actually said in... Is it Star Trek? I'm not exactly sure, but in whatever that is, I learned that it's not actually something that's said, which is kind of cool, I guess, if you're into that. But it's just become something that everyone knows and refers to, or at least some people do. So I need to use that active skill actually on what's her face, because she's the one who keeps taunting me on the second turn. So I need to get around that. Attack up and stuff. Basic attack. Oh, not a good... Lesser of two evils. Lesser of two evils is always hard. That's not good. Yeah, I can't, because she's gonna revive someone. That's a mess. That's just a mess waiting to happen, and I did not mean to use this team either. Okay, so we're just free handling it. My eggs are probably way overdone because I have not stood up to look at them since I started playing, and not playing well, just playing. Active skill, Don't want you using your middle thing. Impair, cool. I have attack up 1 impaired, so that'll help me do some extra damage. Hating traitor, so let's see if a basic attack, cool, so got through both, all 3. Where am I on this? Oh, okay. And we might just try to switch things up. We'll use this one. It's slightly different than the other one, not by much. Sometimes I find just by switching mid-match, especially when you have the same lead, it gives you a slight advantage, because although people think they know what you're running, they one small change can really make a big difference. And wow, my eggs are actually not done. They're kind of half done. Okay. Okay, I'm going back over to my computer. Well, not my computer, but the computer that I have to see what's going on. Can you show how you have tunes modded just like your attack in popular tunes? Yeah, I can show you guys that after this. Why am I so tired? I was out late last night and the night before. Ocean, I feel you. I have well, I don't know what the one dog is. Lulu we got from the SPCA, so the pound. So we have adopted her. And we don't know what she is, but you know, we're very happy to have her here. If you guys do have the opportunity to adopt animals, everyone needs a good home, right? That goes for people, that goes for animals, that goes with everything. So if you have the ability to, I would definitely recommend it. Again, you don't feel forced to or anything like that. It's just, to me, animals don't really know any better, and some have been mistreated before. And if we have the opportunity to kind of give them a better outlook, a better life, I feel like it's kind of our responsibility to, in some ways. Again, don't feel compelled to. It's just kind of how I feel about the situation. Yeah, I love animals. Yeah, oh. Is anyone else having a good morning, at least? I am having a morning. Just a morning. I don't even remember half of these teams, even though I just played against them. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You have the impair stuff. Come on, kill. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, so just the one person left. He dropped. Didn't hit very well, still hit 8,900 points. Not a great war to show you guys, but it is what it is, right? Oh, and my other dog, sorry. So my brother's dog is a Shetland sheepdog. He's like a Mexican jumping bean. He doesn't stop jumping and biting my dog's ears and paws and legs and tail and everything else. See ya, Pedro. Hey, Ed. I'm not fed up with Wave 1A, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I think I've always been in 1A. So it's just something that I'm used to. I enjoy being here. I like the competition of things. Like, as you see, I still struggle a lot, but overall it's quite fun and enjoyable. That's awesome. Glad you're having a great afternoon. Mine has been nice. I just got 5-star trader. Nice. That's awesome. I have 1 5-star. Well, he's a 6-star now. And hardly Emin. Emin, this was a bad war. I'm pretty sure I fled more often than I hit, which, oh, I'm a noob, and that's okay. Lulu, come on, out of there. Sorry guys, still dog sitting at the same time. Maybe I'll get the last hit here. That'd be nice. Maybe a can drop, but just watch. I'm going to miss Q if I do this. If I do this, I'm going to miss Q. That's my call. Just because that's how, like, look at that. It ended. Leg. Super leggy. Oh, no, I don't want to leave war. No. Let me join. Please let me join. I think I'm in, but at the same time, I have no idea, because you know how these things lag like crazy sometimes, and like you can tell my phone is lagging. Okay, going to leave that on auto, going to grab my eggs. So guys, I have no idea how I did this, but it looks like I burned my eggs, but also didn't cook them through. So, yeah. No idea how I did that, but I'm just going to be munching away a little bit. And worrying. No, Archie. No. Go on. This is not yours. It's not your food. Go on. Go on. And now I have an audience when I'm eating. Oh. Hold on, let's see. Did I actually get in war? I did, so I did make it. Like, after leaving war twice. So, going to try to hit the 150k marker before I have to go into work, which is later. I think I should be fine for that, but you never really know. And somehow this computer's at 0%. I'm going to, I'm going to log out. So I'm signing that out. Going to exit that, close this computer. And I think I have another computer I can open. So that's good. If it's powered. I'm not seeing any power symbols, so time to plug in. And put that in. Yeah, I don't really stream chat, that's true. Goddess. I don't know what that means, Jiren, but sure. And yes, hi YouTube. Hi Santi, hi Lancer. Jiren Jesus. Or Jesus, Jiren Jesus. Oh. Let's try to get back online. Maybe this computer doesn't turn on. So the scoreboard, guys. Let's take a look. VV, no losses, 213 wins. Crazy. Dar, 153 wins, 21 losses. Good work. Surprise mofos. Actually, we're going to take a look at some scores and stuff. Really high scores there. 564, 631. Lots of high scores. 705. Zan, I'm disappointed that you're not at 1 million yet. Oh, Kitchen King, didn't know that you joined Dar. I thought you were still with the Mighty. Here, I know we have a few high scores. So guys, once I'm done eating this egg, I will go upstairs and go on my computer so that I can actually see what you guys are saying, if you guys are saying anything. It's just, I have to eat. And I know my chewing and stuff might be super annoying to you guys, so I am very sorry for that. Very, very sorry. Oh. Evil intentions. My chest plocks? What's a plocks? What's a plocks? If anyone knows what a plocks is, let me know in the chat section. So when I go upstairs on my computer, I can actually see like what's going on. Oh, and I guess I should plug my phone in as well. Ah, please. Okay. Everything full circle makes so much more sense. Okay, hold on. I gotta put Archie in his pen. Come on, you. Oh, because I'm going upstairs. You can't roam free. Ah, war started. Okay. Whoops. Sorry. I was grabbing my coffee. Animation is slow sometimes, so that's why I'll go for Rick right away, because I don't know if he's actually going to be able to command anyone first turn or not. That's one of the things that I don't like about the game. It's sometimes very hit or miss on if you know someone will have the AP to rush even after they make an attack, or if they don't make an attack. So I'd rather play it safe sometimes and just take a educated guess, I guess. Educated guess, I guess, huh? Oh. Let's hope no one dies on the first turn. And we got through because I think I got impaired. Double attack and stuff like that. Maybe I didn't, but active skill, active. You are annoying. So I'm gonna have to normalize you. I always forget that Mr. Lou is a payback tune. And then it's a really bad thing to forget. So I'm actually going to focus on him first because I did normalize him. And thankfully, Kenny's attack up buff helped a lot. No one should go off this turn, as long as I don't trigger anyone unintentionally, of course. Okay, made my way a few steps. No Archie. It's funny when the lesser of two evils is actually traitor. Less risk, but it also means you have a set amount of time to actually defeat the enemy. But with attack up when impaired, double attack, payback, and so on, you can sometimes get through some defenses very, very quickly, as I'm sure many of you know. So utilize everything that you can think of to your advantage. Like, there are so many ways to manipulate what happens in the game, and as soon as you understand, like, I don't want to say the best ways to manipulate it, but as soon as you realize like how you can manipulate things to your own advantage, the game is just going to get infinitely like easier. And it takes time. Like, it doesn't just happen overnight. Well, maybe for some people it does, but for me it doesn't. Thing is, I wasn't sure if Kapoor had reflect, and I just didn't want to trigger reflect because that would be terrible. I'd lose an additional tune that I wouldn't usually have to. So active skill here. Let's try to control a bit. Perfect. Okay. And while we're autoing that bit, we're gonna try to make our way up the rest of the stairs. Oh, I don't even have my computer open. Cool. And where is my computer? Okay, back to this team though. I'll figure out where my computer is in a second, and then I can check what's going on in stream. Oh, okay. Yes, Archie, I hear you. And I think we're kind of just waiting. Yes, there's lag always. Link noob, Polar. This is your time to be famous. You messed it up. Okay, we're just gonna leave this here for a second. Ow. Yep, there's my charger. There's my mouse. And I need to get my charger for my phone. And then try to queue for war. So plug that in. Okay, let's see. We are plugging my phone in, so that's good. Hopefully queuing for war. So yeah, usually when I don't have when I'm not going to make like a video for war, I'll try to stream it. It doesn't always work out that way, of course. Like, life just happens. Like, again, I've been super busy. So I accepted the full-time job at Scopely. So it's live ops quality assurance. And I still don't know how much I can actually say like what I'm doing with my job. Like, I can say, because this is what I've done since the start, like some bug testing. So like finding certain bugs and hopefully bringing it to the attention of Scopely before they actually manifest into the game. I also try to follow up with other bugs that people report on forums and stuff. I just feel like it's important that the community is heard, and it's sometimes difficult to not just find the bugs, but recreate them. And this is a key point as to why I usually ask for video. because in a video you can actively see what characters are doing and what circumstances. Like, there's still a lot of intricacies because it could be placement, it could be a weapon, it could be a mod, it could be a specific combination of different effects. So it could be dexterity, it could be dexterity, and it could be burn as well as a bleed combination type of thing, where for some reason, let's say, like I did that Kapoor Breaks the Game video, but let's say the dexterity didn't prevent the bleed or the burn from like killing the toon outright when they were not normalized type of thing. Like, there's just so many different things that could happen in this game, and it's so difficult sometimes. And why is my computer not responding? Come on.
Okay, cool.
Okay, come on, computer. Going to shut you off and try to turn you back on, because that fixes everything.
Okay.
And that person that you heard in the background, that's my sister. I'm going to close my door. Okay. Oh, my computer is so junky. It's not even funny.
Okay, cool.
And for some reason it's... Oh, no. There it goes. It finally shut off.
Okay, I know someone who's excited to see you.
Let's see.
Okay, see you soon, Nora.
So still like 32,000 points away from 150k. If I didn't have a busy weekend, I would have tried for the 400, but life. And always put life first, guys. There's so much out there, so much to do, so much to see, even during COVID. So, yeah, don't be cooped up the whole time. Or do what I do and get a job in the gaming industry, and then you're on your computer for legitimately everything you do, which is still not ideal. Oh, VV, what fun, guys. Who's in their party? Yeah. Okay. Oh, computer's super slow. The DVD drive fell out like 8 months ago, and I never was able to put it back in. There's a bunch of other things it doesn't do, but it turns on, so that's good. Okay, come on, computer. I don't know what to... Oh, there we go. Okay, phone is going down for a second. I still have like 40 seconds till war starts. So we're doing all right. Just waiting. Waiting on my computer to load. This match is not going to take long, guys. Kudos to VV. I'm in Camp A. Yeah, this is going to be, quote, fun. It'll be fun, they said. Well, don't know how much fun I'm actually going to have, but still, all the same, we'll get to see a defense or two. We'll see what happens. Dropping defense, because we're trying to stay in third, and it's not like I'm going to score a lot of points against VV. It's not going to happen that way. Oh, that's lucky, when everyone resists confuse for once. Yeah. Double Mr. Lou. Not fun for me. Focus and attack up, and there's some camouflage. Going to rush here. Let's see what happens. Oh, and I blew up. Oh, because I keep forgetting that, what type of toon is Mr. Lou? A payback toon. So I can't rush like that. It's always something that I don't know. I don't associate Mr. Lou with a payback toon, even though he obviously is one. So that is my mistake. Control Rick, which is good because he won't command Jackie. Active skill. Active. Kind of have to rush here. Got a little lucky. Well, a lot lucky actually, just with who was taunted, or not taunted, but controlled, I guess, or confused. Confused, that's the word for it. Things just don't always work out that way. Like, that's gonna cause me some problems right there. Can't do much about that. I don't want you to command. So as long as you don't command, I'm okay. I can normalize and control that way. I think I'm actually gonna make it through, so that's nice. Okay, so couple wins, that's fun. I'm dead, but it's not like I expect it to last very long considering I dropped my defense and stuff, but even if I didn't, I know my defense would be destroyed in 0.25 seconds type of thing. So, Team Splash. See, Splash would have been really useful if we had the slow tower, but we don't, so it's just less useful for me right now. And no, Diablo, Link is the noobiest noob. The noobiest noob you will ever meet. And what is going on with my computer? So we're just sitting tight, guys. Oh, apparently the rest of us didn't drop our defenses, so it was just me. Haha. Whoops. Guess I missed that in the game plan. Oh shoot, I have like 53 people watching. That's pretty cool. Thank you to the 53 people who are watching me die a horrible, horrible death. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, like, feel free to let me know in the chat section. I am finally getting back on YouTube so I can actually see your questions and hopefully answer them. I am very, very tired, as my title says, Sleepy Link. I am very sleepy. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I woke up at around 11:30 today. Well, been up since like 6, but was awake and not awake and awake and not awake and napping. Coffee makes the world go round, guys. Just remember that. Wow, I don't think my computer has ever been this slow, though. Oh, I also have like next to 0% power. I am plugged in, so that's good, but that's probably why it's so slow. Man, I can't even see the chat right now still. Okay. Good job, Burlsy. Couple hits. Just a chillin'. So against like a team like this where there's multiple bleed tunes like that, obviously you're going to need Princess because of the payback, or you're going to need like an infection type of team. You need a type of team that does indirect damage, or you need to normalize a lot. Like, I'm honestly waiting for a tune that has a normalize on attack weapon, because we've seen, you know, we now have an infection on attack weapon that is in the battle pass. So if you get the battle pass key, and if you get to tier 30, then you get that weapon, which is a great chance to apply infection, and a great chance is about 50%, so it's a really nice weapon, actually. I'm hoping that for the next battle pass, they end up putting like a normalized weapon. If they keep putting in these different types of weapons, I think people will continue to buy it because it is good value. It's better value for the players who don't usually spend money. So like, it would be the type of thing that I would buy if I spent money on the game. Like, again, I know I have before. I've spent $15 total, well, $5 of my own, and my ex bought me the Payback Negan deal for $10. So, you know, I do have a little bit invested into the account, but I'm trying to be very authentic with my account. Like, actually, I think I can talk about this. So I'm pretty sure you guys know, like, InvisiNerd made a video about Huawei, and I was actually offered the same type of deal. But I don't think I'm going to take it because I would actually have to spend a bit of money to show you guys how the process works. And, you know, like, as much as the money would be nice, I also don't want to compromise my own integrity here. Like, and it's just a personal thing. Like, good on Invisinerd for getting the deal and for pursuing it. But for me personally, I care more about being a free-to-play player, and I don't want to say like inspiring people on how to play and stuff like that, because I by no means am an inspiration. It's a game after all. But sorry, I'm struggling for words here. I guess I'm confuzzled, confused, bamboozled. I want to set a good example for people and keep my own personal integrity. Like, not have my values change because money's offered to me. Like, as much as money would be nice, like, I just graduated. I have been working like 3.5 part-time jobs just to do something, but to also make some money to, you know, pay my bills type of thing. So this job from Scopely definitely helps, but like I want to do right by the player base as well. That to me has always been important, and I hope you guys can understand and appreciate and respect that. And even if you don't, that's all right. Like, everyone is entitled to their own opinions. And I still can't see chat. I have no idea why this stuff won't load for me right now. Maybe if I close some tabs and stuff, things will load, but my computer is just really, really crappy. Oh, there we go. It says it's not responding. Let's see if I close line. Let's close line and see if that helps. We can also close Discord. Maybe I should just restart my computer again. Anyway, I will take a look at the chat when I'm able to open it. When that'll be, your guess is as good as mine at the moment. But everything on my computer just seems to be frozen. Super annoying, but yeah. Oh, not responding, end process. Yes, end everything. Just fix it. So, things that are important to me, like I am a big person on being fair. And that's one of the reasons why I make a lot of my strategic videos. It's like, I will share my knowledge with you guys because I don't want to beat someone in a race where the one person has their legs tied together. Like, I guess I want to play with honor in some ways. Like, I don't want it to be because I'm selfish, or like, if I have the ability to help, I want to help, and that goes beyond this type of game. And I know a lot of people don't see it that way, and that's all right. Like, we're all entitled to our own opinions and our own views. Oh, and that's my sister-in-law who just came in. But as I was saying, I am very driven by what I believe is right and wrong. And am I always correct in what I think is right or wrong? No, absolutely not. No one is, but I do my best. And hopefully my best is satisfactory. Let's see, what else? What else is there that I can talk about until hopefully my live stream chat comes up and I can actually see some of the questions you guys are asking, or maybe not, or just commenting and stuff. Oh, I hear my dog at my door. But she can just hang out for a bit. She can hang out. Oh, let's see. Oh, someone did ask about like the mods and stuff on some of my tunes. I guess I can go over that a little bit. Like, I have some pretty typical team, like normal teams. My defense is a little weird. Like, who would have expected me to run Eric lead on defense? But the way I view tunes, I don't see you need this tune or that tune. I see each tune fulfills a purpose. So like Eric, his leadership skill is what I'm after. Like 40% HP and 40% defense, yes, that makes my team very tanky, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Like, I don't expect him to survive, so I do have a reflect damage mod on him. I have HP set because that way his HP is just higher instead of his defense being too high, and if his defense is too high, then he's reflecting less damage back. So very typical. Oh, shoot. Don't do that. That's my bad. Georgia, tanky defensive, setup. I went with defense mods just because I had them in a better, I had better mods for it. I have defense when stunned, so that way whenever she is stunned, she gets a huge, defensive bonus. It almost doubles it. Heal reduction resist because she's vitality, and I have a healing weapon on her. A bleed resist because of the Mr. Lose. For Frost, similar type of thing. Bleed resist. People are still going to get through them. I have no doubt of that. Don't know my mind. Sheila, similar mod set. Willie, again, similar mod set. Not everything is perfectly set, but it works well enough for the intentions of my team. Oh, war's about to start. Got a minute. Let's see. So we're just gonna hang out for a second. My computer is still trying to function. Oh, there is something else I could do, but I need to figure it out. So I had an Android come in the mail the other day, so I guess after this war, if my computer still isn't responding well, I will go find the Wi-Fi password so that I can at least have a second phone by me and hopefully be able to see part of chat.
Are you gonna use the shower up here or in the basement? You can use the one up here if you want. Yeah, I can use that. Okay, just go to the basement. Okay, no worries. I'm just gonna get changed.
I'm still learning how to use this phone because I just got it in the mail yesterday. And I've never had an Android before. So if anyone has Android tips, that'd be actually pretty helpful. Oh, that's great. But she's going to be ready to rush as soon as I revive her. So that's helpful. Oh, and I didn't set up my attack properly. Okay. Yeah, we're going to bring her back. Got a huge attack boost going on, so we're going to go here. Oh, she didn't come back. I have no idea why. I'm gonna guess there's, the 100% heal reduction. Didn't even notice it, so it's there somehow, somewhere. And I swear she was confused or something. I thought she had a status effect. I don't know how Jackie just rushed there. If anyone can notice, if anyone noticed something, please let me know. Again, I'm a little blind this morning. Oh, and I did not mean to auto that. And that is a big mistake, actually, because Tanya's going to revive someone. Watch it be Pete. Oh, Jackie, that's still not great. Because she neuters the attack of my tunes. But at least we're going to get... at least we're going to get through it. Okay. You can't sign into my account. Great. Thank you, Google. Active... basic attack. I'm gonna leave that on auto for a second as we try to finally get back onto the internet. Oh, I have no idea what happened. I haven't been looking. But I have lost some tunes and stuff. Okay, there's YouTube. Cool. Mercer lead, so Mercer on Mercer. Got a stun, so that's nice. That's actually super helpful. Glenn is going to get some AP. Mercer getting some AP, that's not bad. Active skill. Maybe we'll catch Pete in it. We don't. So that means he's going to heal on this next turn. Let me see. We're going to try to confuse Pete. We're going to build some AP on Priya. We're going to rush on Frost to get the attack up. My computer is still moving slow, even after closing everything. Going to move back to this team. I need to go over my teams. I didn't really get the chance, even though we just had a a mod removal. Again, again, was busy. So that's my own fault, and I'm not too bothered by that, so we're good. We are still doing good, I think. Right now, our goal is just to hit that 150K milestone before going to work. Before going to work is the key, because I do work later and I can't have my phone really on me. It's my last shift, so that is super exciting to me. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, like, at all. I am so excited to be done. Didn't capture that. This is gonna hurt. Come on. Nope. No, I'm not playing that game with Trader. Can't play that game with Trader. It's gonna take way too long, and I'm probably gonna die anyway because everyone's gonna get infected. I should have used the active skill first because that could have saved me from triggering some of the AP gain. That was a dumb move by me. And if you're wondering what I mean, like, elusive, right? It prevents, what do you call it? Prevents AP gain when it's applied. So, if I was smart, I would have used it first. Okay, let's log on. And some of that's just, you know, playing smart. And as you guys have seen, not so smart this morning. Okay, let's go. Let's figure this out. Okay, got through that. I'm gonna try to still log in. We're just chilling at the moment. Oh, not that. Chilling, not doing too great. See, oh, this is just so stupid slow. I'm sorry, guys. Oh shoot, and that's called spilling my coffee. It's called spilling my coffee. Spilling my coffee on my phone. Oh, cool. Cool. Okay. I think I can finally log on. I think. I'm gonna join war. Hopefully get in. The leg. Okay, so it shows that we're in. It doesn't actually mean we are, but hopefully we are. Okay, let me see. I'm scrolling up now. I can finally see chat. I nearly pulled an all-nighter trying to get 100K. I'm an S12 plus. It's tough. Like, it is tough, especially when you're up against people who have, like, new OP tunes and stuff. Like, I have to construct my teams very specifically, and I didn't get around to doing it before this war. Hey, Jays. Can you help me on my team? I have Diego, Leader, Amber, Priya, Princess, and Rick Command. It's better double Princess without Priya on my team. That depends on weapons. So double Princess is very, very good because of the normalize ability and her high amount of damage. You do have to watch out for attack up when taunted. Like, I've done videos on that and how it's easily manipulated. I feel you, Louis Lin, eating and warring. I have missed so many cues because I've been eating, and you guys have heard me eat while warring quite a few times. Hello, Alexander Yovansky, I think. Russian person, Obi von Slender. Yeah, I sound energetic. That's because I've had coffee now, but my eyes are so tired. So tired. I once got 3 trainers in draft arena. See, I wouldn't go with 3 trainers in draft all the time. Like, I'd rather have 3 princesses, I think, but that's just me. My Priya just has high attack, attack up when impaired, double attack, and rampage. The Priya one about the meta change came on, and I noticed a 91% plat mod for attack to raise while impaired. I never had equipped. Yeah, so A lot of people have been diverting away from impair weapons, I think at least, and I feel like that's why. The attack up when impaired works really well on a number of different tunes. Like, well, it works best on a tune like Priya because it impacts her rampage and double attack as well. When I got my S-Class, Jason, his active skill is bugged. His bleed doesn't go for 3 turns, it only goes for 1, and I can't lacerate. I will take a look at that. Okay, I'm actually going to make a note. S-Class, Jason, bleed, active, 1 turn, not 3. Okay, so I've made a note on that. There's a bunch of stuff that's on my list actually to test. My Priya doesn't cheat. She's just very strong. Sorry, I am unable to speak other languages. Maybe one day I can. Yeah, it's tough. Like, this game is hard to make videos over. Like, I struggle to make videos sometimes, and that's why you guys don't hear from me for a while. I just want to keep my quality high. Link bottom. Link is at the very, very bottom right now, Walter. Yeah, a lot of Jackies this war. RNG is just the worst. Yes, save a coffee. Always save a coffee. If you have a choice, save a coffee first. We have a minute. We might take a run at this, just to see what we're going up against. Active skill, active. Basic attack. Try to taunt. Taunt resist, makes sense. Really liking my Kenny. My Kenny has been putting in a lot of work for me. Okay, let's see. That's not bad. Let's see. So we can get through it on the first turn if we're, well, second turn, sorry, if we're lucky. So that's always a positive. Elusive impair. Elusive impair. Focus stun. Okay, so decent weapons actually. Yeah, clean that room. Yeah, actually, as you say that, like I stayed over at a friend's house the other day, and so I just dumped everything in my room now, and I have so much stuff on my floor. So you're not wrong, I actually should clean my room today. But after war and before work, or maybe after work as well. We'll see. Again, super excited. It's my last day at my part-time job. If any of you are wondering what my part-time job is, it's the also glorious KFC fast food job, aka not glorious at all. But helps me pay some bills and stuff, or at least it did. Now I thankfully have other options, which I never had before, and it makes me super happy and excited. I feel really lucky with how things worked out. Things don't always work out perfectly, as we all know, but when things do work out for us, we should celebrate it. Oh, again, not ideal, because I'm going to actually attack trader, which is usually what we avoid doing. I actually want to reinfect. My goal was there to reinfect my Dr. Stevens, because the higher thing would have overrid the rest. Okay, that's still okay. We're gonna try to defense down. We're going to try to basic attack trader, and then we're going to try to rush Frost, and he's gonna revive someone who revived Pete, who revived 2 more. And that's RNG for you. Sometimes it works out nicely, like in the scouting to start, and then sometimes it's the worst thing that could have ever happened. And that's, I think, one of the most frustrating parts of the game, where you really don't have control over most of the situations. It's kind of like you pray to RNG that things go okay. I'm not even going to say that they go well, just go okay. And again, RNG works both ways. Like, some people get lucky and like everyone on the defensive team is stunned one game, and then the very next time no one is stunned. And then you just kind of wonder what happened. And we call it bad RNG, but you know, it's bad RNG for us, but it's good RNG for someone else. So it's really about perspective in the end. See, with some of these teams, I feel like going in with my Mercer lead isn't a bad idea. Like, I lose the attack bonus, but they don't have a defense bonus. It's really hit or miss, and I get indecisive with how I want to go about some of these teams. Sometimes. Princess is about to die. That's unfortunate. Let's rush there, see what happens. Oh, this is not gonna go well. I have no idea who's up. Okay, 3 tunes are up right now. Fleeing before Pete revives people. Lisai. Lisai. Attack up. Basic attacks here. I just don't want to make a stupid mistake at the moment. Rush there. Should rush here and not on Rosita, who has reflect, because she won't reflect the rampage damage, because it's not direct damage at her. Now, if she was attacked after I killed the first tune, then she would be impacted, but otherwise she's not. So just good things to keep in the back of your mind when playing. Oh, there goes Kenny. Let's see. Okay. And then some students are going to... Really? That did nothing against that trader. I thought that he would have been dead. Okay, that was my mistake. Bad assumption. Very bad assumption. So on this team, I don't really have to worry about Kenny on the first turn. What I just did, he's always going to use his active skill on that first turn. So because you know that, it actually helps with predicting, how to go about hitting the rest of the team. Because although he's a neutralizer, he prioritizes his active skill. By him prioritizing that active skill, it actually makes it easier when fighting the team. So that's something that you can kind of just learn how to do as you go. If you've been playing this weekend, you would have noticed this a lot, where Kenny's always using his active skill on the defensive team first because everyone leveled it up, and that actually makes him an easier character to deal with, because you're not worried, if I use an active skill like Dr. Stevens and then I want to rush the next turn, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to be impaired, at least not by Kenny. So that is actually something that's very useful to me to know. And just picking up on how the AI works can give you such a huge advantage sometimes. It actually baffles me, how much of this game can be manipulated if you know how to manipulate it, if you know what exactly you want to manipulate. And this, I got lucky. You have to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good, though. Or something like that. If I don't get lucky again, resisted. Out of here. It's just, even though I'm focused. Oh, actually I could have. That was a bad flee. Because my tunes were there was enough tunes that were focused. So, missed opportunity there. Again, decision making. Another big point. Another important point. Make good decisions. We're going to do attack up. We're going to go defense down. And then we're going to rush here and see what's left. And we got through it. Beauty. Do skill, attack up, attack here. Control Pete. Just a little. Ooh, also got Frost. I can command rush Priya this turn too. we're going to try to do that line, actually. Then we're going to rush here and hopefully kill everyone, because otherwise Pete would bring everyone back. Not everyone, but a lot of tunes. 2. So that was a weak Jackie, probably a 6-star. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not running Jackie on defense. Like, I have 1 6-star and 1 5-star, but to me, it's not worth it. Trader. Active skill. Kenny's gonna bring someone back. Oh no, he's impaired. Forgot. How did... I don't know where Pete got that extra AP from. I swear he didn't have it a second ago. I guess I'm blind? So, not a great match for me. Let me see what you guys have been saying. Oh, I'm way high in the chat. Yeah, traders are very tanky. Priya Kenny combo, yep. Princess, great tune as well. I've been favoring having to use Dale a lot more, especially in a war like this where there are no towers, because the defense still has that 20% defense bonus. So I need to combat that by having a defense down just to aid me, because I'm not using like a burn or a bleed or infection and stuff. Yes. Hi. Hi, Hellboy. Yeah. Just gonna autoplay through the gear map as well. I wish that they changed this gear map so that it was just one wave like the other one. I get tired of autoing this stuff. It's just so time consuming. I wish that there was a better way of going about it. And where did my tabs go? I think my computer updated, and now I can't find Line or Discord. So we're doing good. AKA, we're not doing good. Oh, okay. We're gonna log on. Check out some stuff. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. Let's split my screen a little bit so I can still see what's going on in chat, but try to multitask as well. As most of you guys know, I try to multitask a lot of things. What happened? Where'd my chat go? Where is my chat? Where? Really? If I make my screen a little smaller, I can't see chat anymore? Okay, I'll make it a little bigger, and I'll move this over here, and hopefully it'll show up. Thank you again, by the way, anyone who is like watching my stream and stuff. I won't say it's a great stream. I would say it's pretty hit and miss at the moment. Pun intended. Wow, my computer basically won't load my stream on time either. And I cannot see my chat anymore. Oh, I see a question. Xander, 1535 weapon. Yeah, the only issue I have with Xander is that, like, I don't want to have to upgrade his weapon to a 5-star weapon. Like, armory tokens, they just don't come easy. How many hours do you war on average? Well, this weekend I've probably warred maybe 6 hours maximum. I don't know. It's been a very slow weekend for me. I've just been really busy. Usually, I don't know, like, probably 20, to be honest. Probably 20 hours, maybe more. Like, again, it's not something I really time. I kind of just come on and then see what's going on. Oh, I got a message. Sorry guys, just reading for a second. Let me see. No, so R2K2 and I actually broke up. Let's see, how long ago? About a month ago or so, a bit over a month and a half, something like that. So like we're still friends, but we're just no longer together. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, life happens, and I wish all the best towards her. So yeah, that's something about me. Let's see. Have we matched yet? Yes, we have. Beautiful. Undead monkeys. So that's our own region. Sorry, undead monkeys. It's kind of interesting to me that they do include like your own region to fight against, and I guess it does like create some competitiveness as well within the region, but at the same time it can create some point farming, but that'll exist anywhere in the game you go. Again, I should have used Kenny's active skill first. It wouldn't have helped because Priya didn't get the elusive, but it's just good practice, and that's something like creating good habits. That's very, very important. When you create good habits, then everything kind of becomes muscle memory, and you become faster at adapting to different situations in front of you. And that to me is extremely important. How people adapt to what's happening, like it makes you a better player. Oh, no, I want to stay on this camp. Double Sheila, interesting. We're gonna see where that leaves us. We're gonna use an active skill. Oh, not enough to kill though, that's interesting. She's gonna use her active skill. It's elusive. That way there's no AP gain. Have to kill Princess. Like have to. We're gonna use Glenn and then Mercer first, just in case there's a reflect damage mod. I didn't pay attention to know if there was or not. Like sometimes you kind of just have to risk stuff like that. We're gonna use this. This is not a slow attack team. This is actually a pretty fast one. This is like my turn one team that sometimes works. Not always, but sometimes. Very close. Very close to making that work. Okay, got lucky, was able to kill Priya. That's why I don't like using Rampage on the first turn always, because you trigger everyone sometimes. And I should have directed. If I had directed, I would have come away from that without losing anyone. That was very poor on my part. Confuse. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah, life is definitely full of ups and downs, and Trasher, I'm bi, so I don't know if I don't know if that's relevant to anything, but I'm not really taking applications. I'm just living life, and I'm enjoying life. So, guys, I'm not looking for anything right now. I'm just trying to enjoy what's going on. Well, Lockdown and I just have different styles. Like, I don't know if you mean as players, or I don't know if you mean as YouTubers and stuff. Like, Lockdown is definitely more popular than I am. I kind of just fiddle around. I don't make as many, sorry. I don't make as many videos and stuff as he does. I'm not as consistent. Like, this is also not my job. I do all this for fun. I know that he relies more on it for everything else, like as his work. So I do appreciate that. Like, Lockdown and I just have different styles. So I don't think it's fair to compare. Okay, so Krista's coming back, probably gonna rush, which slows me, not a big deal. Okay. Just a joke? Okay. I take a lot of things very literally, so it's hard for me to tell kind of when people are joking. Like, I joke around quite a bit. Although I take things literally, I'm also pretty easygoing. And I just find that it makes life easier for me. I don't try to make assumptions, because you never know, like, what's going on for people or what they actually mean. And what people say and how they say it is how, like, it's difficult to interpret through, like, the internet, basically. As a player, like, at this game, again, I can't really comment on that. I don't feel like it's my place to. Like, again, we have different styles of play. Some people would definitely say that Lockdown's a better player than I am. Some people would say I'm a better player than he is, so I would just, I would abstain from, basically. Like, people just prefer one or the other. It's not a big deal, really. I'm not bothered if people say that Lockdown's a better player than I am. I'm not bothered if people say I'm a better player than he is. We just play two different types of games, I think, in some ways. Like, I play, but I also play to help teach. I like teaching people about the game, and that's why my channel has a lot of, like, tutorial type of videos. And what I'm trying to teach is how to learn. Like, how to identify if a character is going to be good or not. What type of role do they fill? And I like talking in roles rather than specific tunes. Like, there are some tunes that are very specific, like, you need this specific tune to make it work. A great example would be Dr. Stevens. There is no other tune in this game that is quite like Dr. Stevens because of his AP gain. Like, he has been the best 6-star in the game since he came out, in my opinion at least. And just keep in mind, like, everything that I kind of say on my channel always ends up being my opinion, unless I kind of say otherwise. Like, with some stuff, there's some known knowledge that, known knowledge that not everyone might know, if that makes sense. So it's like, although the information is out there, it might be convoluted, or it's just not well advertised. Worshipping Kenny, I'm not gonna worship anyone, really. Good tune. Definitely a good tune. Very happy with the way he ended up coming out. But, worship, not so much. I'll leave the worshipping to you, Steve. Again, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. I've spent a total of, what did I say? $5 of my own, and my ex spent $10 on the game for me as a graduation present. So, no, I don't really spend on the game. I don't. And part of that's just my personal integrity for this. Like, I do my best with what I have, and I try to showcase how I go about playing the game, how I like balance my books in some ways. So thank you, Undead Monkeys. I don't think they have to rebuild. I'm actually going to drop for them because they definitely don't have to be doing this. I would have moved on. So, and this is something that I mentioned before, like point farming is a thing, especially if you're from the same region. Like I just dropped my defense. I should have probably done that earlier, but wasn't really thinking about it too much either. But 6-star is the best in the 6-star crate in the War Depot. Let me take a look at that after this match is done. I don't think I've actually looked. Like, one thing that I've been finding is that because I've been so preoccupied with other things, things have been slipping through the cracks, and I've just been missing some important parts of the game, to be honest. So, that she had a girlfriend? I don't know how that's flexing. Yes, I had a girlfriend, and I don't anymore. Like, technically I haven't had a boyfriend. Technically. But, yeah. And free to play, that's awesome. Like, I'm free to play. I enjoy it. I think being free to play is fun in some ways. And part of my enjoyment is beating some of the, like, pay to play teams. Again, I'm going to comment on the one list that Dreddy made on the forums. I do not consider myself to be in the top 25 of this game, like top 250 maybe type of thing. Yeah, so I did not have any influence over that list. I am very flattered that he and others have expressed that they think I should be on the list, but in the end, like, I excel at game dynamics and stuff like that. It doesn't mean I am, it doesn't mean I'm a top player. I would like to say I'm a top thinker. A top thinker, yeah, that's what I'll go with. And I like to think. I like to plan things out and figure things out, and I enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go take a look at that crate because I haven't yet. I personally think Conrad, he's a damage monster. See, again, with 6-star tunes, I'm not a huge fan of them right now. The only one that I'm really a fan of is Dr. Stevens and then some command tunes. It's tough to work them in against S-class tunes on defense, even if they're defensive ones, because their stats are still so much higher. So it's hard to create an impact. Like, some 6-star tunes are great if you're using them just as buffs, or 5-star tunes even, like turn 1, turn 2 buffs. If you can create enough control, if you can create enough RNG and chaos, you can definitely use them, but there's always a risk involved. Coffee. Gotta love my coffee. Yeah, without towers, it's a little annoying. Like, I can't farm for cans. That's very annoying to me. Let me see. War Depot. Harper, I like Harper. Disarming Tune. Alpha is better, in my opinion, but Harper's very good as well. This rush, like, attack and defense down, 58 AP. You can definitely get her to go off on the first turn. It's tough with a bound weapon, but you can get, like, crit expert on it. Conrad, he was very good for his time. He could produce a ton of damage, especially with collateral damage too. I just don't see him being as relevant right now. Rick, I wouldn't even worry about him. Like, he does a lot on his rush. That would be good for trauma, for example. But I just don't think that he's a very good character. Like, I just think he's someone who's going to die really easily. Sandy, this used to be one of my favorite tunes. In the 6-star era, she was amazing. She helped me out a lot against Eric defenses when those were prime time. Like, just so much damage on her rush. Decapitation, double attack. She was, like, my favorite, but I think the order that I would go in, I would say Harper, Conrad, Sandy, Rick. Rick would be my last choice. But like the only one that I would think about picking up is Harper, and that's if you're very, very far away from Alpha. So yeah, I don't think it's very good. Like anyone in those boxes, really. No one really jumps out at me. When is the stream ending? No idea. Like, it has to end before I go to work. Oh, I'm almost at 150k at least, but like I go to work in a few hours, so today I kind of just have time for once, which is kind of nice. But I do have some other things that I would like to do, so I'm probably just going to stream for, I don't know, 10-15 more minutes type of thing, and go from there. They really need to fix Trader. Even the 6 stars ain't easy to stall their team of Doc Stevens and Command and Princess. Yeah, that's the tough thing. So Trader's weapon, for example, it's almost like almost completely spilled my whole coffee. But Trader's weapon is almost like a 1-turn infection instead of a 2-turn, just based on how the timer goes, like how it counts down. So that's pretty unfortunate in my opinion. Like people who have turn 1 Traders on defensive teams, that's when you have the active skill set at turn 2. So by setting it up as a turn 2 active skill, if he attack, it means he can attack on the first turn and be command rushed. And that is devastating to a lot of people because he's able to taunt enemies into him while cutting their attack and applying 100% heal reduction, I think. And obviously they're hitting an infection weapon. So that's how I'm going to be setting up my Trader when I eventually get him. But by the time I get him, he's probably going to be pretty irrelevant as well. So it's just kind of how things go. Like a lot of my tunes I find are pretty irrelevant, but I'm able to use them in very specific ways to maximize their abilities. Oh, I don't know if I switched back my defense. Oh, I did. Cool. I might actually try this defense for now. An RNG type of defense. And we're just waiting. Hey, Kit Kat. Hey, Dennis. Oh, yes, I do remember you. I remember you from Blount. Hey, Hellboy. Yeah, oh, war started. Whoops. I get sidetracked a lot. I'm like, ooh, shiny objects sometimes. Oh, coffee. Great thing and also terrible thing sometimes. My attention span is all over the place. Oh, even without the attack up, now I'm getting a defense down, so that's awesome. We are going to just rush and kill everyone. Defense down is more powerful than attack up. If they're at the same percentage, 60% and 60%. So even though it's less than 75% attack up, it's still very, very helpful. Active skill. Oh, I didn't mean to rush there, but I got lucky. I wanted to rush on someone with an impair weapon because I think Pete had a stun weapon. Let's see. My siblings are so loud. I'm pretty sure you guys can all hear them. That's okay. Oh. Bot. Another bot. Personally love War Without Towers. See, the only thing without towers is that people still have a defensive buff. So, without towers, it definitely favors the spenders a lot. Because there's no way to gain an additional advantage or create a disadvantage. I don't want War to like purely have to do with towers. Like I don't want them to influence the game so much so that if you have this tower, you're never going to lose. But I want them to add a bit to the game, like if that makes sense. I want them to supplement what we already have instead of completely change everything. And also I like the can drops. Like I am severely missing the can drops. I am down to like 40 cans or something like that, but that's also because I haven't been hitting great, so it's a mix of things. But overall, I would like War to have towers. And yes, save the coffee. The coffee must be saved, and I am wired up right now on coffee. Like my eyes are now wide open, and I probably sound super excited. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's how it is, folks. I should have used Kenny first, and then I should have... Geez, I did that completely backwards. I should have rushed Kenny first to get the attack up, and then used Priya, and then double attacked and all that stuff, instead of doing the exact opposite and just being in a bad position. Okay. Glenn is not the best S-class. My team is not that lethal right now. My team is not modded really well. Glenn on my green Glenn, yeah. I like green Glenn a lot, and I'll explain that in a second just after this war is done. Cool. Getting closer. I think it's like one more war and I should be at my 150k milestone, which is solid. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it this weekend because of how much I had to do. But yeah, I really like this Glen. His rush, confuse two enemies. Not a lot of people run confuse resist unless like you expect Jackies and stuff. The rush, 65% attack and 65% defense for 3 turns is huge. It's a great attack up. I like the active skill, recovering bleed, because there's a lot of bleed tunes now. A weapon, you know, I can give him a stun on attack weapon with team player. There's just a lot of positives to using Glenn, even though he's a Generation 1 6-star tune. And that also makes him very difficult to run at times. But when you can run him in the right team, he can be lethal. S-Class Alpha depends on the weapon. Like, I would want a healing stun weapon on attack with a huge bonus and attack on the first slot. And then probably team player on the last slot, but you could also go with Ransack. If you went with the Splash Cricket Bat, still attack on it, and same general type of idea. Maybe even on the stun and attack weapon, you go with attack up when the enemy is stunned, like 80% attack up. Like, there's a lot of ways to go with her. If you use the splash weapon, I would say attack set, because you would deal more damage on the splash damage. If you were using like stun on attack, I would use crit damage, like a crit set, because you're doing more damage to the primary target instead. Yes, S-Class Glenn is a dud. 6-star Glenn is fun. Had 3 traders and though we're ranked number 1 on our server, we couldn't win. Well, that's where money talks, right? And even now, like, you can earn a lot of trader cards. Like, I got my first trader and I didn't do any pulls on him. Hello, Jonathan. And again, that's my siblings yelling. I don't know what they're yelling about, but they're talking about bagels. No problem, Dimaz. Happy to help. Again, always happy to help share information and stuff. I enjoy it. Okay, let's see. Six-star Kenny, well, he heals on his rush, and his active skill recovers stun, so that can be useful. I just prefer to run like Dr. Stevens with fast healing. Arav, yes. Arav is a very good tune. He can do a lot of damage on his rush, and he keeps on rushing once he starts to rush. You will have her once you complete Battle Pass. That's awesome. If you could swap weapons with Trader on an extra Trader, he'd be lethal. I'm confused. Swap weapons with Trader with an extra Trader? Little confused, but that's alright. Hopefully you can clarify in a second. Very close to that last milestone, and then I'll probably jump offline. I have some things that I still have to do. And I also still need to go and get the Wi-Fi password so that I can use this new phone that I got. This new phone that I still don't know how to use. Perfect, right? Intense keyboard noise. Sorry, I forgot how loud it can be. I need to go get that password soon. Okay, so this should be the match where I get my last milestone. This is me trying to farm for some raid cans, because raid cans, you definitely need them. Now, I graduated this year, which, great time to graduate, right in the pandemic, hard to find a full-time job and stuff like that. Luckily, I was offered one, well actually I was offered two. Scopely's offer kind of came second. Ooh, a raid can drop. That's exactly what I wanted. But I got really lucky, I think. Like, I really enjoyed the job that I'm doing now for Scopely. And I feel like I'm able to create a positive impact on the game that you guys might not always be able to see. But I'm still very happy with what I've been able to do so far. I find that free coin offers on Android are better. Is that the case? Yeah, they definitely are. On an Apple phone, Tapjoy doesn't really work. So on an Android, they definitely work better. Rushed at the last minute due to spending too much time playing RTS? Rushed. I'm still confused, but that's okay. I'm just probably confused in general. When do you stream? I don't know. I kind of just stream when I have time. I don't have anything specific or set in stone because, like, my schedule has always been random. I've always been kind of on the go. I fill my time up with life, work, friends. You know, like, I'm still a person in the end, and there's a lot of things that I do in my life. Less so during the pandemic, but I don't know if I'm ever going to have a set schedule, because my schedule is constantly changing. So I wish I could give you guys a schedule and be like, hey guys, I'm going to be streaming on this day at this time. But things just don't work that way for me. Oh, this team is... Ugh, I don't like this team. I really don't like this team, actually. Ugh. I have to rush, but I'm not going to be able to apply damage to them. That bleed is a killer. This is not good at all. That, right there, that's called getting lucky. They must have been 6-star Mr. Lose, because no way I would have gotten through S-Class that way. So that's a time where the Glen that I was talking about would be super useful. Jeez, I keep forgetting to use Kenny first. I gave him AP when I didn't have to give him AP. I frustrate myself a lot. I have to rush here, and I should have used Kenny first for that attack up. That was again me being ridiculous, but I have to rush on the toon that's camouflaged because I can still do secondary damage to other characters, but I can't do secondary damage to Mr. Liu in that specific case. We're gonna use an active skill first, because that way we make sure Kenny gets the AP. Then we rush. And then we rush on a Rob and not Rosita, because Rosita probably has a reflect weapon. So I'm hoping the rampage damage would bring her down enough that I wouldn't need to, like, well, kill my own team. So that's a nice little turn 1 team. That Tanya must have been a 6-star. We're gonna use this one. Always good to stun the enemy. Defense down. Meant to use an active skill. My Alpha dies a lot just because she's just a 6-star, but she's just filling the role of disarm. And again, that's what I've mentioned before. Some toons just fill a specific role, and as long as they fill that role, and jeez, I just used everything the wrong way, guys, and I'm paying for it right now. See, that's why I like using things in a very specific order, because that way I don't make mistakes like that. Like, I should have won that match in like 2 turns, and I don't even know what order I ended up using my toons in. I think I attacked with my Dale instead of using his active skill, and then everything else happened. I think he's a follow-up toon, so I don't think I had to do that. I kind of get confused with some of these characters, some of the new ones. With new characters coming out every week, it becomes more difficult to remember toons in their kits. Like, that's what I usually try to do, because there's some characters that are just so common on defensive teams that as soon as you know what they are, like, it's very, very easy to adapt. Oh, that's weird. That type of weapon, that's very strange for me to see on Mr. Liu. Attack up. I don't like the reflect. I will attack the stunner. I was hoping that she'd hit my princess. Okay, but still got the double attack, which killed. Oh. And 30-ish seconds. Not good at all, and whips foot of the opposition. Funny story, I went to eat lunch, made some soup and chicken balls, I sat at the table. I went to throw out my trash, and you still have chicken balls. Confuses the whole team. Yes, it does. 5-star Jackie does do that, but it's just, to me, she dies really quickly, which makes it a little challenging. Hey Matthew, thank you. I am having a good day so far. Last shift of work today. Super excited. At my part-time job. Last shift. So super excited. Okay, this is going to be null point. Yeah?
You're okay if I leave the dogs out?
Can you put Archie in his pen?
Archie's in his thing, but
Yep.
I'm not gonna put them on.
Yep.
Do you want to come with us to the mall?
No, thank you. I work in a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Sorry guys, that was super loud. Oh yeah, so made my milestone. Just wanted to hit under 150k. Guys, I'm probably gonna log off now. I got things to do still today. Thank you everyone for joining my stream. We've actually had a lot of people come on and watch, which is surprising. My attack strategies are very complex. It becomes borderline work. Yes, it does to an extent. Like, all of my teams are modded in a very specific way to help me against very specific teams. And, you know, like, it becomes challenging. I missed the last mod removal, so I couldn't make the updates that I wanted to some of my teams, but oh well. S-class cards, because let's take a look actually right here. Like, none of these guys are worth 300 to me. Like, Harper's the best one there, and we have S-class alpha. What I'm working on, I'm trying to get gentleman cards right now. I don't like AJ. Wangfa is good, especially for infection teams. Dayu's still very good as well, but for me, I really want to get myself a gentleman. I think he's going to help a couple of my attack teams out, to be honest. Giving you guys an idea of where I am with arenas. Right now I'm in first, but that could easily change. Like, there's 20 hours left. People use coins. But I do like the position I'm in. Leagues-wise, I'm currently in first. Not by much, but I'm hoping that I'll move up. Like, 240, I'm at 383. That's 140,000 trophies. So I should be going to Diamond 3. Huh?
Can I open it?
Yeah. I'm just streaming.
Just want to say hi.
Hey.
I love you. Missed you.
My
Yeah,
room's
we might be
nice.
by for dinner later, so.
Okay, I'm not home until like 9 or 10.
Okay, maybe we'll see you anyway.
Okay, bye.
Hey, bring a bucket. Okay, I love you.
Yeah. Love you, bye. To be happy to hear that. 400k, yeah. Okay, see ya, Deep Mind. Bye, you, Gold Damien. Bye, you, Louis Lynn. See ya, Steve. Bye, everyone, and thank you again for watching and listening to my stream, and for watching all my videos and stuff, or even just one or two. It's all very appreciative by me. Anyway, bye for now.